Welcome to this fourth tutorial where we look at how you can use some of the features within the library on Lightroom to select your photographs. One of the things you can do to select your photographs is to click on the stars just below the picture or the flag just above the picture. That then selects that picture. You don't have to do both, you can do one or the other. So I'm going to take the flag off. You can also choose to rate the photograph by giving it a different number of stars. So you can see if you click on a different star, you get a different number of stars underneath it. So one of the first things I do with each of my shoots is to go through and give the photographs that I really like a 5-star rating. I always start with just a simple 5-star rating for the good ones and don't mark the bad ones. Or if, like here, you've got several that look very similar, choose the best of them and give that one a 5-star rating. And it may not be the best right now, it may be the one that you know will edit up the best of the ones that you've taken. So as you can see, I'm scrolling through and I'm giving a 5-star rating to anything that I think I might want to edit later. But I'm comparing the focus, I'm comparing the colour, and I'm looking at the composition. Although composition can be changed by cropping afterwards. Here, because some of the photographs are red and some of them are of white roses, I've chosen to use the flag for the good photographs of the white roses. That means, as you'll see at the end, that I can select just the red ones or just the white ones. So I'll flag the white ones and I'll star the red ones. And I'll do that as we go through the rest of the shoot. So I'm going to speed this up for you so you don't have to watch this all happen in real time. Remember, I'm thinking about what they'll look like after they're edited, not just what they look like now. But I'm definitely going for the ones that I know have got the correct focus and as near to the correct composition as I want. So we're back to the white photograph, so I'm back to flagging instead of putting stars. And back to red, so back to stars again. Okay, now if I go down to the bottom right hand corner, I can choose to put a filter on, and I can filter just the photographs that have been flagged. That'll be all the white ones. And at this stage, if I think I've got too many, I could maybe take some of those flags off. And then I can check all the ones that have been starred. These are all my red ones. Again, see if I still want them all, or if I maybe want to take some of them off. Now with the stars, I can start to refine the process. So I can start to give some of them a 4-star rating, or maybe even a 3-star rating, or a 2-star rating, and so on downwards. So there are some that I know that I really like. I'm going to keep them on 5. There are some I'm going to go for 3, 4 or 5 here. That means, yes, I do like all of these ones, but they're very similar to each other, so they don't all need a 5-star rating. I'm not necessarily going to be editing them all. So by reducing it down to just the 5-star in the first place, that gave me fewer that I really had to look at, and now I'm reducing it even further. Once I've gone through them all, I can come back to rated, and I can choose to look at the 4 stars or higher by clicking on the number of stars I want, or only the 5 stars, or I could click on the 3 stars and higher. So if I only look at the 5 stars, I'm now saying these are the best photographs, and I could decide to print them, or I could decide to start editing them. To print, exactly the same as we did on the thumbnail shoot, I can select the left-hand one, hold down the Shift key, the capitals key, and then select the right-hand end. This time I've chosen a 2x2 cell, which will give you 4 photographs on one sheet. And I could do the same as I did before, and I could change that. But now I could change the number of rows. So I might have more rows. I can change the number of columns. So if I want them to be slightly larger than my original thumbnails, but not to fill a sheet each, then I could maybe have 3x3, set those margins on the left and the top so that I can print off the page and trim it, and I can change the distance between them so I can get them exactly the size I want, and then I can come down and choose again whether to print to JPEG file or send directly to the printer. Because there are so many here, I'd like to send them to file first because that will speed up the printing process an awful lot.